The Virginia and Kentucky resolutions. This all started because the Federalists and the Republicans weren't getting along. They were criticizing and making false accusations about one another. The Federalists thought that their government should have complete control. Madison and Jefferson did not agree. Another major factor in why these resolutions were made was because Jefferson and Madison felt like they needed to protect the Republicans against the Alien and Sedition Acts. James Madison, located at right, and Thomas Jefferson, located on left, created the precedent that would force the government to allow the states to seal their borders. This was important because sealed borders would make creating and enforcing its own laws possible within the states. In Thomas Jefferson's opinion, he thought the Republicans had to protect against the Alien and Sedition Acts. He felt that they were unfair to him and his fellow Republicans. This is the Thomas Jefferson nullification. A nullification is a state's right doctrine that a state can refuse to enforce the federal law. Thomas Jefferson wanted the states to realize what he thought would happen. Thomas Jefferson believed that the Alien and Sedition Acts would lead to an end to democracy. He also did not believe that the Federalist-controlled Supreme Court would declare these acts unconstitutional. He had an opinion that the states should have the right to nullify or ignore federal laws. Kentucky and Virginia's resolutions were passed saying that the states could nullify laws within their state borders. George Washington and Alexander Hamilton didn't agree with James Madison and Thomas Jefferson. Washington said systematically and pertinaciously pursued that they would dissolve the Union. Hamilton started having many issues and arguments with others over the resolutions. He said that they ruined his vision of molding the states into a single, indivisible nation. Jefferson got more and more fed up with the Republicans and being belittled. He was done. He declared the Alien and Sedition Acts to be unconstitutional, so he created the resolutions. Jefferson also wanted a rebellion against the Alien and Sedition Acts for being unconstitutional and being disrespectful to him and his fellow Republicans. After Jefferson's call for a rebellion in his writings, the Kentucky legislature deleted and denied it. He said it wouldn't solve anything and it would just make the situations worse. Madison said if the states make obnoxious laws, that the leaders of the laws should be arrested. Jefferson and Madison set a radical doctrine of states' rights that effectively undetermined the Constitution. People didn't like the resolutions. They said they would destroy the Constitution. Hamilton took it upon himself to stop the resolutions. Although Hamilton tried to stop them, he didn't succeed. The resolutions were both passed. Virginia's was passed December 21st, and Kentucky's was passed November 16th, 1798.